part 7 of how I got scammed by my Nigerian husband. So, where we left off in the last story was I had just pulled a whole stunt. I had a temper tantrum because the girl had texted. Y'all know the rest because y'all watched the last one, right? So, I come out the bathroom finally, and of course he's begging and, copping pleas and all of that stuff to try to get me to not be mad at him, number one, and not to leave him. And then I'm telling him I want a divorce. I'm going to the airport in the morning. I pick up the phone and pretend to call the front desk and ask for a cab as I'm throwing all of my stuff in the bag, having a whole Hollywood moment, Oscar-winning, Academy Award-winning moment, right? So I'm asking him, tell me who that is. Tell me who that is. And why was this other girl calling you that I clearly asked you not to speak to anymore from the Bigo? And why is this and why is that? So it's, it's becoming a thing, because now I feel like you've been lying. I want to know everything. So then he sits down and tells me, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. So we're sitting there and he starts telling me about how the girl who texted him was one of the women that he was dealing with off the internet. He had been dealing with her for, he just said a few years, and she would send him money every week or every other week. And it was another lady that he was messing with, an older lady from Canada that was sending him money monthly. And by older, I mean 70-ish. That was sending him money monthly. Like she probably got her little Canadian Social Security or something and was sending him money every month. And you can't fault me because I can't get a job. And I'm sitting there looking like this is crap because all these people around here are working and living and making livings and living life and all of this stuff. But you are the only person in the world that can't find a job here. That's crazy. But he tells me all of this and I'm angry and I'm hurt and I'm like, this has to stop. Like, he's like, well, what am I supposed to do to take care of myself and my kid? And these people help take care of me and you can't afford to take care of me. Why should I have to? You're a husband. You're supposed to be taking care of your wife. I'm not supposed to be taking care of you. So, I kept him up all night, running towards the door, telling him I'm leaving. I kept him up all night. Because I had a few hours of sleep. So, I was on that type of time, And so the next day I had a hair appointment. So, because everybody know you go to Africa, you got to get your hair done because y'all be paying $300-$400 to go to get the Africans to do your hair here. And baby, they charge about $25-$30, and that is including the hair. And then be about 5-6 of them on your head, and you are done in like 2 hours. Gorgeous hair. My hair was beautiful. I loved it. So, with that being said, I had a hair appointment that next day that I was not trying to miss. So I had him take me to the hair appointment. I was quiet. It was an older lady. She said, and she saw that he was like shucking and jiving. And she was like, it's okay to punish him, but don't punish him too much because you don't want to punish him and belittle him. And really, I should not have taken that advice. I should have stood my 10 toes down and gave him hell. But I listened to that older lady and he came up there one more time asking me if I wanted anything. Do you want anything to drink, honey? Can I get you anything? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, let me talk to you outside real quick. So we go outside and I say, this behavior with these people has to stop. You have to find you some kind of job. You got to find you something to do. I'll help as much as I can, but I'm not about to go and be above and beyond anymore. Because if you got this as your little side gig, then that needs to support you. I'm not doing it no more. He was like, I promise I'm going to end it. It's going to be over. I'm never going to talk to that other girl again. It's done. Blah, blah, blah. Now, did I truly believe it? Not really. Did I want to believe it? Yes. Did I just kind of give him the benefit of the doubt? Hindsight, again, is always 20/20, and it was foolish of me to continue on at that point because now I know what you're really about. I may have suspected it in the past, but at this point, I know the truth. I have seen it. But, of course, he's telling me that no, it's not happening anymore and it's over. And that He's doing everything he can to try to be a good husband, and everything is going to be okay, and blah, blah, blah. So that, like I said, that last week was hectic because of the whole money transfer thing, and he was just stressing me out about that. And so I went home not really feeling very great about the relationship or our marriage. But again, I'm invested. I have spent tons of money at this point. I'm in love with this man, and I want to try to make it work. And I want to try to make it work even more because I'm in love with his child. And I had this whole fantasy in my mind of, I'm going to bring this baby to the U.S. And I think at the time he was probably he's 13 now. He's probably like eight or nine. I'm like, I'm going to bring this kid to the U.S. This kid ain't never had a space of his own. And make sure he got a bedroom. And I would bring stuff for his son too. And because he loves Spider-Man. I'm just going to be Spider-Man out. And he's going to have his own TV. All my kids have always had all of the gaming systems and PlayStations and laptops. And my daughter's had a cell phone since she was 5. So they've all been very spoiled in that respect. And I just was so looking forward to another chance to do that with a child, especially a child who never really had a mother in his life. I just wanted to be there for him. And I think that was another thing that had a hold on me with that situation, because I felt like if I did right by the child and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a wife, then I'm going to get the husband that I deserve and that I want to have. But that didn't happen. So we're going to fast forward this whole situation to December, but we'll pick that up in the next